So welcome to the final step in our keyword research process. By now you have a short list of keywords which you know have good monthly search volume, and you also know they're specific and so are likely to convert well. Now the final thing that we need to do is really assess the competition for those keywords. Can we realistically get to the top of the search results, or is the keyword too competitive? And we really do want to get to the top of the search results because that's where everybody on Google clicks. They don't look to the second page, they don't look to the third page. So this is a very important part of keyword research, and I'm going to show you a process to do this using another free tool. So let's now return to our keyword research list, and really what we want to see is take these one by one and start putting them into Google, because we really want to see what these top 10 search results are like. And as I said, we want to assess really, can we beat these guys? The way that we're going to do that is we're going to use a tool called the Mozbar Chrome extension. You can just type that into Google and it'll pop right up there, and you can add it to Chrome. I've already got it installed here, and so I just click this little button. Let me click this little button, and now it should pop up with this little toolbar underneath that gives us some information that can help us decide, is this keyword too competitive or can we rank for it? So to assess if we can really get to the top of the search results, the main metric we're going to focus on is this PA. This stands for page authority. And if you remember earlier in the course, I told you that Google in the search results ranks the most relevant web pages, not the most relevant websites. So that's why we're really focusing on this page authority. That's really the authority for the page. Some other information that's shown here is the number of links from around the internet linking back to this page, really showing its authority as well. The domain authority, DA, is the on aggregate the authority that all of the web pages on this website on the domain really have. So just to keep it simple though, the main thing that we want to look at is this page authority figure, and essentially what we're looking for is, for this keyword, are a lot of the page authorities are they 40 or below? I think, you know, as a guideline, what I would say, if all of the pages are 30 and below, it's going to be easy for you to rank there. If the pages are from maybe 30 to 40, what you're going to need to do is have some good on-site optimization, which I'm going to show you how to do later in the course, and also builds some links. So that's the guideline. Let's have a look down through. So we can see that the page authorities seem to be quite high, 62, 77. Here's a little bit lower, 37, 50, 46, 51, 48, 42, and last but not least 18, 10 at the bottom. So I think what I would say is that's quite a competitive keyword from what I can see there. And also it's a bit of a broader keyword, so maybe something more specific could be good to look at. So as you can see here, Google has suggested some other related searches, and actually if you scroll down the bottom, they have all of them here. So you could maybe copy this back into the Google Keyword Planner to see if these longer tail keywords have any good search volume. Okay, so Ardocopter Kit is probably the best one there with 90 searches per month. So a low amount of searches, but I think for drones, if you get a sale on them, it's usually quite a high price point, so that could even be worth getting a ranking first. So let's have a look at this now. So as you can see, definitely it seems like lower page volumes all around, so 28, 42, 31, and this is definitely going to be a lot easier for you to get to the top of the search results and if you have a high price point, it could be worthwhile taking time to rank for even 90 searches a month. But I guess it really will depend, on what is the price point if they complete the purchase. So what I can do then maybe is, on my final list, I've added in Ardocopter Kit and noted the number of searches. But let's keep looking because we really want to pick the best keywords. So let's move on to the second one on our short list. Let's go quadcopter kit. So kind of a similar one, but a different starting keyword. So you can see here maybe 42, 47, 27 1, 45, 63, 20. So 42, 22. So this is definitely a keyword that actually has more searches than the Ardocopter keyword and is less competitive. So this is definitely a better keyword for us to focus on. And as well as the page authority, what you might start to notice now is some of the on-page optimization. So you can see that these page authorities are like 40s around there. So what you'll need to do is have good on-page optimization and also build some links as well. So for this particular keyword, quadcopter kit, you can see in the title tag, this is what we're really going to look at this more in the keyword or in the on-page optimization section of the course, but you'll notice that the keyword isn't featured in the title tag here. It is here. It is here. Okay, it is here. And not the exact keyword isn't featured in the title tag here. So it looks like some of these pages, they're not that well optimized around this keyword specifically. So if you could do a better job than them, you have a good chance of ranking for this keyword. Also, the number of links is not that huge. I mean, 6 links, 0 links, 11 links, 8 links. That is not a huge amount of links. So this is definitely a good keyword, and I'm going to be putting this on my final list. So just to recap on what you've learned in this lecture, you've learned that assessing the keyword competition is really an essential part of SEO. You really need to know, can you get to the top of the search results? The best way to assess that is by putting the keyword from your shortlist into Google and looking specifically for the page authorities. As a guideline, I would say below 30 of page authority. If a lot of them on the first page are below 30, it's going to be easy for you to rank. If it's between 30 and 40, with some good on-page optimization, which I'll show you in the next section of the course, and some link building, with some links, which I'll show you in the final section of the course, you should be able to rank for those. So I hope you enjoyed this lecture, and give it a go yourself. Download the Mozbar Chrome extension and start testing those keywords.